Depends how much or how little you want to tell us. What's the plan at quarterback this week?
Yeah, no, we've been repping them both at practice. I thought both have had a pretty good week. Don't know who will take the first one. Would expect both of them to obviously play and be a part of it and contribute. And we'll kind of finish up this last day of prep and have a meeting tomorrow morning and kind of put the exact plan together. So,
why is splitting two quarterbacks something that could work for this team?
Well, I think the first and main thing, I think both of those guys are just incredible individuals. They're incredible team guys. I know as even as the game went last week, and obviously we were able to do what we were with some of that quarterback run game stuff. How they have worked together has been outstanding and very similar to Adrian and Will last year. I think it has a very similar dynamic as far as their heart for the team and wanting to help each other and ultimately do whatever it takes to win.
Is there a feeling that Will is completely healthy?
Yeah, no, I think he's definitely feeling better than he was a couple weeks ago, and I think got out last week, pretty well. So I think he's all right.
Imagine going into last week you would play Avery that much?
If I was probably going to put a number on it, I probably not that much, but again, every game takes its own twists and turns, and sometimes it aligns how you think and sometimes it doesn't. And at the end of the day, we're all trying to make adjustments and figure out what and kind of direct the game offensively of what, based on what they're doing, how things are working. There's a lot of things that end up dictating where we end up going. So, no, short answer, but again, he was ready and answered the bell and was able to make some huge plays.
Based on how this game unfolds, is that going to change how you manage the quarterback situation?
I think I don't know. Just because again, there's so many variables that do go into it, but. I know this, we're going to do whatever we feel like is necessary to put our team and our offense in the best position to succeed. And whatever that means, I know both those guys will answer the bell when their number's called.
How proud were you of Avery for him to do what he did in his first Big 12 game?
I was excited for him. He's worked so hard. He really has. Since the day he got here in January, he is really, really truly grinded. Not just, tried hard. He has grinded and really prepared himself. We've all known he's been ready. He is ready, and and was very, how he even talking to him through the game and how he was seeing things. It was very, very nicely done, and couldn't be more proud of him.
Secret's kind of out on him now. TCU's going to probably know he's going to run the ball. How
Yep.
do you as an offensive coordinator scheme up plays when the defense knows what?
Well, it's no doubt. And it's, even you go back and look at some of the plays he was able to make throwing the ball, even though there weren't a ton. Again, the amount of pressure you're able to put on people when you have someone that can truly go like that. And if he gets a crease, he's gone. It helps everything, because then it standardizes people, it stabilizes pressures, and kind of will it'll help a lot of guys get going and a lot of other aspects of the offense get going.
From a standard college variable, where is Avery Johnson's grasp of passing concepts in the pass game?
I think it's very, very high. I think he plays what he sees. He doesn't guess. He doesn't force things. He's still learning. There's no doubt, and things happen fast. But no, I don't. I think that's part of just, we got to make sure when we game plan and as you look at the defense, and as we install packages and out of certain formations, that we just detail it thoroughly. And he, like I said, he studies extremely hard, and you can tell by the end of the week even too in some of these game plans that it really that work starts to kind of take hold, and he has a very good understanding about it. I would have no worries about it.
Are there opportunities for additional receivers to play, or the young receivers, or the ones that you have played to play more?
Jace did a really nice job. He was the one I think I mentioned last week, and again, I think he'll continue to probably have a little bit more of a role. Trey Spivey's had a good week of practice. How that all ends up going will kind of depend on how things go here these next 2 days. But again, we just got to keep working and keep getting some continuity in our passing game.
What was your message for Will after that game?
I think both of us were just in a state of, hey, the team won. And at the end of the day, that's the most important thing that all of us are trying to accomplish. And he was so happy for Avery, and I'm sure he was. I know obviously, probably wanted to play more, but at the end of the day, that's not truly what it's about, and he exemplifies that.
Your third time playing TCU in a matter of months here. How does that help or hurt you when you're game planning for a defense?
I think it'll be whoever probably is able to capitalize, on that knowledge and kind of who's able to make those adjustments down the stretch. I know, we're a little bit of a different team. They're a little bit of a different team, but I think from not only just familiarity, I think at least their defense compared to our defense is in the same family of things. And so there's a lot of familiarity with certain pictures, certain types of coverages and alignments for our guys. So, we got to be able to capitalize and execute and get them in a good position and then make some plays. So, I think it's, it'll be a good challenge though.
How did the offensive line play against Texas Tech?
I thought they did a really nice job. There's always things that we can improve on and get better. But, I think they're really staying on blocks and finishing better. You can tell the mentality is they've really kind of gotten into a groove here these last couple weeks. And, again, they do a heck of a job.
What do you see from TCU linebacker group and the secondary as well?
I think they got a couple guys that have obviously played, so I think they're experienced. I think number 6, even from when we played him the first time last year, just continues to get better and play good ball. A really good corner, obviously, that we played against last year. So, again, I think they do a nice job. Coach Gillespie's tremendous and be a good challenge for us.